Hello and welcome, audience member. I am your host for this podcast. My name is Muhammad Hawwin. Dear audience member, I trust you are excited because we journey today by four other. Here they are. Everybody, kindly present yourself.
Hello, I'm Dimas Rizki Padilla. Call me Dimas. Happy to be here.
My turn. I am Nisaul Fitri and I like to be called Nisa. Nice to meet you, everyone.
Hello, I'm Rahmat Hidayat. Just call me Rahmat.
Well, I am hebriyan johanes. My nickname is Adui. Thanks for having us.
No issue. I bet the audience member have dying to know what we'll be speaking about today. Do any of you know what our topic is today? Podcast, dear audience member. For those that do, you can send your guesses down in the comment area after this. If not, send it through DM to our social media. Now on to the show. From our guest, hope one of you want to get the first mic.
Me,
Sure, Dimas. Do other have any complaints?
No,
Awesome. Anyway, Dimas, how are you?
I have been well. You dear host?
Aha, I'm as well. What have you been up to as late?
As of late, I have been finishing a segment from my college and spending time with my friend through Zoom and WhatsApp.
All things considered, it seems like you're sorting your timetable out. What about what you do in your spare time?
Just messing around and playing games on my phone count.
I would count it, yes. Is that your most favorite leisure time spending?
That's right. I'm accustomed to spending a great deal of time gaming. I get by playing on my phone. I usually play Mobile Legends and PUBG.
Wow, transition into your pastime, then at this point,
Something to that effect. Haha, I love gaming, yet I also enjoy hanging out with my friends, particularly when they are fellow gamers themselves. What about you? Like being outside or prefer staying inside?
outside, I love the feeling of experience I get by. For instance, cycling beside the rust is it a decent activity to do?
That is cool to know if it's all the same to you. Where have you been to all this year?
I have been to many places primarily because I have had the opportunity. It has been my go-to for unwitting since childhood. Since something we said about yourself, and when do you being love games?
Like you, I have loved it since childhood. In those days, I was more into Nintendo and PlayStation. Recently, I'm more into Mobile Legend.
Do you have planned to seek gaming as your career? Pro gaming and streaming professions have been recently, as you most likely are aware, due to the pandemic.
Not now, not right now. Possibly in the future, because I don't consider myself as a pro gamer at this point. I'm zeroing in on college and my field possibilities.
That could be a safety decision. I like your time, Dimas. Must thank you to you.
Thank you as well. It has been a delight.
Aha, yes. We should move to our next visit. Who wants to chip in? No one wants to chip in?
I make too.
All right. How are you, Lisa?
I have been doing well, and you have been?
I'm well. What have you been up to recently?
Same as Dimas. I have been zeroing in my college. In my extra time, I have been baking.
Amazing. We have a baker here. Then,
You can say that. In particular, I like making cakes. I have somewhat of a sweet tooth in me.
Fascinating. May I know what sort of cake do you make?
Different sorts of cakes I began when I was a kid. Thus, I have likewise attempted different recipes like brownies, treats, and sweets.
That is a great deal.
It is. It is I used to find it hard to split my time between studying and baking. Yet, because of time management, I am now able to do both.
Wonderful, Lisa. I don't think even I could do it if I were to step into your shoes.
That is exceptionally complimenting. I'm sure everybody can as well if they commit the time. Gracias. I additionally have a spoiler for you and the audience members.
Pray tell, what is it?
Indeed, I'm fully intending on opening my cake shop later on. Be sure to the door by then.
That is amazing. If it's not too much trouble, you can make a point to get in touch with us again when you have.
Will do. Much thanks to you all for listening.
Much thanks to you for your time.
No big deal.
On to our third visit. Who wants to go?
Let me.
Rahmat. How have you been, kind sir?
I'm doing good.
What have you been to, Rahmat?
Not much. I have been listening to music and watching movies.
What kind of movie are you watching? Is it the Squid Game?
I'm not watched that one yet. I'm more into fantasy movies.
What fantasy movie have you watched?
The Avatar movies, the Harry Potter series, the Jungle Cruise, and many others. If I somehow manage to list them, we will be here for quite a long time.
I couldn't want anything more than that. Yet I certainly, the audience member would.
Funny, speaking of reference, for what reason do you like cycling, hawwin?
Me, truthfully, it's a bit habit. Be that as it may, it's additionally a healthy one. Each time I finish cycling, I feel sorry yet more content. What about you? Since you watch movie often, why have you not watched Squid Game?
Perhaps some other time. Aside from watching, I likewise have different activities like doing collect tags, meeting with friends, etc.
I am keen on the reason for your preference for fantasy movie. Are you different genres? Less too cool to you?
It's more because it's fantasy movies that editing like CGI is of value and generally excellent. So I'm feel astounded each time I see thrilling scenes.
Haha, possibly we could all book our whole movie together after this. Since you are the movie master, you could pick.
Alright, but the audience members would feel left out, would, wouldn't they?
Okay, never mind. I formally pull off the deal.
Right now, I feel scammed of some sort.
Don't be. What about we move to our last visit? Adui,
Fine by me.
much obliged. How have you been doing, Adui?
I have been gathering music albums. I recommend you give it a shot.
If you could give the audience member and me valid justification, maybe we will.
I was merely jesting.
I'm sure you were. Haha. What about the other thing you have been doing?
I likewise have been paying attention to popular music, aka pop music.
Amazing. What are your favorite pop songs?
My favorites are mainly from Ariana, if you know who I mean.
Yes, I do. And I am sure the audience member know too.
My top choice are God is a Woman, 7 Rays, 34, 35, Breathing, Positions, No Trees Left to Cry, and others.
Those are incredible songs. I also appreciate them.
Amazing, thank you for the pep talk.
I don't have a clue what you mean by that, huh?
Sorry you're done.
Well, I appreciate the time, dear audience member. Make sure to look up those songs. Maybe we could welcome Audrey again to discuss more.
I can't imagine anything better to do. Just let me know, I will make sure to come.
Magnificent. Since we have arrived at every one of our visitors, it would be an ideal opportunity to say our farewell.
Thank you for listening, guys.
Woohoo, me as well. Thank you for listening.
Thank
Yes,
you.
audience
Bye.
member, thank you
Thank you,
paying attention to
guys.
our podcast. We appreciate you stopping by. See you later.
See you
Goodbye.
later. Bye, all.
Bye.
Bye.